The Craft is a 1996 horror fantasy sort of movie, less horror, more fantasy, about Sarah. She moves into a school with her dad, and she basically runs into the wrong crowd. Not gangs, witches. It's three others. They form a circle because of the 4 elements and the 4 points of the compass. They are power boosted by her, and they start using spells on all the people that pick on them at school. So one of the girls is picked on by the blonde evil woman. So they do a spell and she loses her hair. And then they do another one. Sarah does one on a boy that lied about sleeping with her. So she puts a spell on him, and Chris becomes obsessive with her like a little puppy dog. And then the third one, she wants her body to be healed by these vicious scars, and it ends up working. And then the fourth one, she doesn't want to be trailer trash anymore, and she ends up doing some stuff to her family inadvertently. So they start using their powers recklessly, and the woman who sells them the book at the occult items shop says that if you use your powers, usually they come back as a punishment threefold. So they don't heed that warning, and they sort of get drunk on the power that they have. They can use this on anyone they want, and they start hurting people. Sarah pulls away from them and wants to leave the circle, so they want to bully her and eventually kill her. So this movie's pretty simple. It's basically a coming-of-age sort of fantasy. You know, it's not too complicated, but everything was practical. So all the animals, the roaches, the bugs, the rats, the spiders, the snakes, everything they use is practical, so it's aged well. And the only effect they have is people sort of floating or flying, but not too much, not enough to make it look hokey or fake. But there's a lot of talent in this movie too. You've got Skeet Ulrich, Robin Tunney, Fairuza Balk, Neve Campbell, lots of talents when they were younger. And it's a very undemanding, witchcraft basic movie. It wasn't anything awful. I enjoyed it. I'm not really a target audience, but I remember growing up, someone told me this movie was like their favorite goth girl kind of friend of mine. So The Craft is pretty enjoyable, and I give it a 7 out of 10.